Hey, I'm Charles Mashlow, and I'm going to show all you out there how to make a cube. Now, before I show you out there all the steps you need to make one of these, I'm going to show you all the proper uses of cubes. Now, remember, there are plenty of uses for cubes that I'm not even going to mention. I'm just going to show you some of the basics. You can throw them around like this. You can juggle them. Or you can paint them, and the game becomes dice. Isn't that cool? Step 2, let's make an elevator out of this square piece of paper by doing the following. Fold the paper in half, either way, because guess what? Either way, it's the same thing. Doesn't have to be perfect, but it should be pretty close. Okay, so now you have this, the hot dog, hamburger, whatever. Okay, now unfold it. You have a seam in the middle here. I want you to fold each side to that seam like this. Okay, now we have an elevator. I'll move it up here. Elevator, see, flaps. Okay, that is step 2. We're going to fold triangles again, like so. Make sure it's flat. Get a good fold here, and fold it to the end. If you have a little extra, that's okay, just fold it under again. So you should have something like this. Okay, now do the same thing with the other side, like so. So now you should have something like this. Flaps are a little up, that's okay. Alright, watch carefully. We're going to open up one flap, do this one at a time. See this little flap here? This little inner flap? Do the following. Flip it backwards. Backwards and in. So now it's like that, instead of outward. Then fold the rest of the triangle under it. So now you should have this. Do the same with the other side, like so. Flap under, on the same seam. Then fold the triangle under. Now you will notice it stays together now, see? Okay, now that we have our diamond-like shape over here, let's fold in triangles, something you gotta get used to with this kind of project. Watch and learn. See this? Fold this triangle flap in so that it goes like that, and you'll have a triangle extra over here. And now fold that triangle in half. Do this another 5 times, so that you'll have 6 of these. You need 6 of them in order to complete the project. See the outer flaps we have? Put one of the triangles into it, but make sure the 2 different square sides are not overlapping or going over one of these flaps, because that would override the entire purpose. So there we go. Now we have 2 connected. Alright, next one. Now you're going to connect another one to this flap here, like so. And then the flap that you went over, now here's the trick. You have to connect that into the other one, like this. Alright, here we are in your 4th flap, past the midway point of putting it together, so close to finishing it. Here we go. Next, you're going to take from the top and insert another triangle into flap, like so. And then the thing you overlapped, the triangle, you're going to put into the flap, another flap. Okay, here we are with our 5th flap, and now we're going to put it in again. Now remember, a square should be on every side of the cube. Now make sure all the flaps are inside something. Put the flap in. Okay, and then put the next flap in to make sure that all the flaps are in. Okay, now we should have one side left. Okay, with one side left, take your final piece, and put it under the flaps, like so. So that you have this. Then insert the already existing flaps into the new triangles on the new box top, like so. Then, now here we go. Here's the final bit to put it together. Now, fold this into another box, and then fold the other one into the existing box, and voila. Now the box may look a little bit stingy. To get rid of the stingy feeling, just squeeze it a little. Not so tight that it breaks, but just a little bit to get the corners tightened. And voila, a nice box. Now that your box is done, you may want to paint dots on it and turn it into a die. Also, now that you're done, I'm sure you want to make a giant collection and stack them up. Don't forget, there's not one person who wouldn't like a box for their birthday. Well, thanks for watching. I'm Charlie Scott Mashalow, and I have today shown you all how to make boxes.